If you combine consciousness and ambition, you will be dangerous. So, a lot of y'all might not even know what these words mean or might not know the full scope of these words or what I mean by these words in this video. But by ambition, I mean a deep drive inside of you to go after great goals, to go after unrealistic goals, to go after goals people would say are impossible, to go after a life that people would say is impossible for you at this moment, and to have really, really big goals and aspirations in life. Consciousness is knowing what you're doing, knowing where you are in space, knowing what is happening in your life, in your in your mind, knowing what is happening in your mind, knowing what is happening in the space around you, but especially your mind, knowing what is happening, like knowing your thought processes. That is what consciousness is. And when you combine consciousness and ambition, you have someone who consciously knows what they are doing, so they know what they are doing and if it is going to help them on their journey. They're not lost. They're not lost in their phone world. They're not lost in some overstimulated world. They know what they are doing. And you combine that with ambition, so they know what they're doing and they know what to do to get to the point that they want to get to. So when you combine those both things, it's very dangerous in a good way, because you might be one of the only people that you know, and maybe you have some friends that are like this too, and that's amazing. But you might be one of the only people that has these incredible aspirations. And when you ask people like what their goals are, what their ambitions are in life, you almost get disappointed. You're almost like, damn, you could go for so much more. You're just going for a job and doing great in school. You could go for so much more. And when you have that ambition, it almost blinds you too, which I don't think this is a good part. It almost blinds you to where you're so focused on one goal to where everything else in your life goes blind. Especially when you're young, you don't want to blind yourself. You don't want to have just one thing. You do want to think about one thing, and you do want to have one thing that you're thinking about, but you don't want to be blind to the other things in life. Because who knows, you could get, and this is something that people will go against, but you can get a really good degree and a really good job and actually enjoy the job and enjoy your life from it. Or you can get a really good degree that teaches you stuff that maybe gives you stuff in business or whatever it is that you want to do. A lot of people want to be YouTubers, like me. I am a YouTuber. I'm not famous, but a lot of people want to be famous YouTubers, like Jake Paul or KSI. You don't understand that that's temporary. Like a lot of these creators, they have to come up with the weirdest fucking videos for their 12 to 14-year-old audience to keep watching. You need to be thinking of the long term. I'm thinking of the long term right now. I'm thinking, okay, I really love making these videos, but I'm not sure, how long I can. Who knows? Who knows? It's very temporary. Like a lot of YouTubers, like Andrew Tate, for example, he was very controversial, said a lot of controversial things, and he got taken off of YouTube. But he has other things in his life, so he wasn't worried about it. You have to understand, you have to have other things in your life. You have to have other things that you are going after.